Over the last 4.5 years, I've spent over $1 million on paid ads. Now, a lot of that was for other clients, but most clients that we work with are in the mortgage and real estate space. I also happen to have a mortgage license. So I use the same system for myself here in Toronto, where we didn't have any clients, to prove out my system. Now, I didn't just prove it out with myself. Like I said, I've proven it out now over 400 times. The thing is, nothing has changed. Everyone says, well, Facebook's changed, Google's changed, YouTube's changed. True, all true, but the system itself remains the same. See, everything is just adaptation. As things change and grow, so do you, and so do your strategies. But looking at it from a perspective of growth is that everything changes. Whether you're a mortgage broker, realtor, marketer, landscaper, things do change, but it's molding to that change. What I can say is most people overcomplicate it. I don't know how to run ads. I can't create content. It's an excuse. If you are a mortgage broker or real estate broker, running ads, they work. I'm not just saying that. I have nothing to sell you here. They work. I do it for myself. I'm not coming from a marketing perspective. I'm not asking people to run ads for thousands of dollars. I'm doing it myself. Now, you might say you're a marketer. You can do that. We can't. We're not marketers. No problem. Running a Facebook ad is like learning how to ride a bike. Yes, it's difficult at first. It's a high perceived value. It's very difficult until you get on and you realize that you just hit the pedal. Yes, you gotta figure out how to steer the bike, but it's simple. The thing that's difficult is understanding what creative resonates with what audience. Now, are you just doing refinances? Are you just doing purchases, renewals? Are you just working with construction lending, right? Like there are a million different things that you can pick, but it all comes down to your targeting and your creative. Now, you only lend in a certain state or province or country, etc., and you have a preferred type of loan to do. We all do. That's just how we roll, right? If you prefer construction loans, target people that are trying to get construction loans. It's not rocket science. It's your messaging. Your core component of any ad is the creative. Trying to resonate with your target audience and build an audience of those people and then make them an offer, that's just marketing in general. But if you're a mortgage loan officer or a realtor, you're trying to connect with the wrong people because you're not educating them in a way that actually makes sense, right? You're not cultivating an audience. You're just spewing facts. You get an email in the morning and you create a video on it because there's a new update. That stuff doesn't work. My audience doesn't care about new rate drops or whatever. Sure they do, but I have an email newsletter that goes out. It's simple, but that's to an audience that already exists. Now, creating content is like a whole new ballpark, right? Mitch, how do I create new content? Mitch, how do I run ads? I don't know. I get it all the time. The thing is, when you're running ads to an audience that knows who you are, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. I'm going to show you exactly why my website has failed me time and time again, and I've never used it other than the one time my dad referred somebody to my website. It was the only time that ever converted. I don't think that deal even closed, to be honest. But every other deal has come through, obviously, a referral. We all know that's as a marketer, I'm not going to squash referrals. Like, they are the number one source of any lead gen in most companies like us. But you can't turn one off because the other is working. That's silly. A friend of mine told me that he doesn't believe in ads because it didn't work for him. The thing is it's not like I give up on referrals because I didn't get a referral yesterday. You need more, and they need to compound to build a business. So you're either building yourself as a commission-based salesperson or you're building yourself as a business. And I choose to build myself as a business because I don't want to be the front man and the only doer in my business in 5, 10, 20 years. So I'm building it in a way that I'm removing the key man risk from my business, regardless if it's financial services, which in mortgages it is. So if you're 56 or 26 or 36, anything in between, it doesn't matter. Building an audience doesn't care what you look like or how old you are. It's about being entertaining and educating an audience, building and cultivating that so people actually care about who you are and what you do. That is how you build a business. So without further ado, let me jump into exactly how I'm building my business as a mortgage agent and a marketer all in one, and why it compounds and why I'm able to do that differently. So let's move on over to my beautiful website here. That website that I use all the time is bullshit. I actually don't use it at all. It's useless. I paid a couple grand for this website. I thought it looked cool. It doesn't rank well. In fact, I don't even think my Google My Business is even registered right now. Like I don't spend any time on that at all. And I always get told, well, you're a marketer, you should know how to do that. 100% I know how to do that. Yeah, no doubt. This chatbot here, it looks cool, it goes right to my CRM. Don't use it at all. Let me tell you why. When we focus on the little things in our business that don't really yield to traffic at all, or don't really yield to close deals, we end up focusing on hyper focusing on all of these things that don't matter because it's not our highest and best use. So let me tell you what does matter. I'm gonna cut the bullshit here. So this funnel right here, yes, funnel to landing page. This has made me almost every dollar in my mortgage business other than referrals. Because when I run paid traffic, when I run an ad, I make a video just like this, talking to my ideal client profile, my ICP, right? I run them to a survey. Super simple. They resonate with my ad, they click in, they go directly to here. I'm gonna make this video short, and then I'm gonna break this down in a free mini course probably over the next month or so. So let me go into detail really briefly. This here is the trifecta funnel, okay? It's got 3 options. I'm looking to renew, refinance, or purchase. Now, these are the 3 things that we do. It's very simple. You want anything other, you're purchasing, or one of these things you're doing. So you book a call, right? If not, then you go to my website if you really find that. Great. Or message me on social media. So let me be certainly just so belligerently clear. When you go to purchase, it takes you to the next question. When do you plan to purchase? If you're looking to refinance, what is your balance? If you're looking to renew, what month is your renewal date? It's super simple. Now, all of these questions are called logic-based questions. So which means if you're asking a renewal question, it takes you down the renewal path. Refinance, same thing. Purchase, same thing. Here's the thing, that's all great. Making this is super simple. You can do this in high level. I'll send you a link. It's so important to know that the data and the process of data and where it goes after is your biggest, best friend. When you're running ads or creating content and people are opting into something, which means they're giving you their information in exchange for something, you need to be able to leverage that data. Where is it going? So let me explain to you where it's going. See, this is my CRM, my system. It's my automation platform. It's my everything. Truthfully, it's my whole business. Okay. A hot take. I use one system, right? Most people use a million. I don't care for that. I don't really need it. So let's go ahead and let's change up my account. Okay. So now that we're here, we're going to go into the automation. You saw this workflow called qualified. Okay. I created a qualified folder here. We're going to go into it. That survey that you just saw, that asks them a bunch of questions and then takes them to a booking call page. I have a variety of workflows. One is if they don't book a call, they get a series of events, texts, emails, voicemails from me being like, hey, you answered all my questions, but you never booked a call. Like, what's up? And then it says like, hey, here's free value. So if they answer my questions, just make sure I'm clear on this, they get a bunch of emails and texts and calls from me, giving them free value because they have not yet booked a call with me, right? If someone books a call with you on a landing page, on a booked call page, you don't need to give them free value all the time because they've already booked a call. You just need to make sure they're going to show up to your call. So the cadence becomes different and the purpose becomes different. So if they've booked a call with you already, just make sure you give them enough value, give them, hey, so this is what's going to be on the call. Please have this ready, etc. If they have not booked a call, it's like, hey, well, you answer all these questions, like here's more value and please book a call. So you're giving them more to have them want to book a call with you. So where does this data go? So for me, it automatically creates them as a contact in my CRM. So I know that I have them, okay? Johnny Smith opts in and he wanted to refinance. Great. I'm gonna put Johnny here as a contact. Then I'm gonna tag him as refinance. Right? So now Johnny Smith said, I want to refinance my home. He saw an ad on Facebook. He opted in. Now I'm going to tag him with a refinance. So I know that Johnny opted in and now he's looking to refinance his home. That's perfect, right? Then it assigns it to me or one of my agents, usually me first, right? What it does, it then sends messages as me. So, hey, I saw your application, value, right? Then it sends internal messages to myself, my team, right? Hey, Mitch, new lead. Hey, John, new lead. Hey, Olivia, new lead, right? That's how this works. Then it waits and sends them an email. And then email looks something like this. Your qualification results, right? Hey, contact first name. Hey, John, thanks for choosing Get Qualified. Your personalized mortgage options are ready. Reply here to have a book, and then here's the calendar link, right? So here would actually be a link. So when they wouldn't see this, they would just see my actual calendar link. It would say like, it would be like blue underlined calendar. And then they click on that, and that's where they book a call, right? And so forth. So now that there's a sequence that is automatically sent to them, as you can see, a million of these things: texts, emails, wait times, calls, and of course my team calls them immediately after they get the results, right? So that being said, there's a million of these workflows to do, but if you're a mortgage broker or a realtor, you need to be creating content and running ads, like paid traffic, to your content to build an audience. All of this means nothing if you don't have an audience or people, right? You could have the greatest car in the world. You could, if you gave me tomorrow a Lamborghini Aventador or a Ferrari 488, right? If they had no engines, they'd just be really cool looking cars that can't go anywhere, which is kind of like you as a mortgage or real estate professional without having automation in place. Automation is not the be all and end all of any business. It's lead flow. It's having people that actually desire who you are and what you do because you provide a desired result for them, right? So that's one of the biggest things that I can say. Now, if you are a mortgage broker, realtor, small business owner, and you want this done for you, like you want ads, you want creative, you want landing pages, you want automation, like you're seeing the value of it, being like, holy smokes, all you gotta do is show up and film. That's what we do. At Content Conversion IO, I built the system based around what I do for myself. Because I was having my videographer come over, he would make all these videos of me just like this. I would go and I would run ads, I would write the copy, I'd build these crazy, unique workflows that send emails and texts and whatever. And I realized my dad, as a realtor, would jump off. Anyways, you get it. He would not be able to do this. So I built it for him. And then I realized that this is a service that needs to be done. Nobody's offering us a build and release service. Everyone is saying, hey, I'll run your ads for you. I'll do your content for you. And I'll do it for $5,000 every month. So my thought process was, oh, that's great. Yeah, I do need that. But what I don't need is that when you go to Bora Bora next month, or when your business falls through, or something affects you in your business, it then affects me and mine. And I hated that. So I built a system now that is replicable. So people like yourself and like me can now create content, run ads using that content, make an offer to people that actually want what we're offering, and then, well, close them. Have automations and workflows that have conversations with them. And I didn't even show you the AI. We have an entire AI system that allows us to have conversations. And I'll pop this up on the screen here as well. Real conversations that allow us to converse with real human beings, real people, and book them in our calendar entirely using AI. We're working on a voice bot as well to do that. But right now, if you're producing a ton of lead flow and you don't have people to manage that lead flow, have AI do it. It's very, very simple, but it is quite the build out, right? So if you are creating ads and content, you only get 50 to 100 leads a month, you might not need AI to do that for you. You might need like AI assistance, so the workflows here, but you might not need an entire AI chatbot to do it for you. But if you message us at all at any of our Conquer Media platforms, we have an AI chatbot that is often turned on when we have a lot of leads coming in, because then it converses with these leads, books them in my calendar, and I don't have to hire salespeople or reps that are far more expensive here in Canada. I do it using AI. So if you want the same thing as myself and you want to learn how to create content, you want to run ads, you want lead flow. You want what I'm doing right now for my own business, for your business, I'll give it to you. I'm going to make a free program, a free system that you guys can implement yourself. And then I'm going to have a paid community probably in the next couple of months. But for right now, everything is free. Keep watching my stuff. Go through. I'll leave some goodies below, some high-level workflows, some automations, some Notion boards, some content planning stuff. Have a look at that. It's yours. And come back for the next one.